routes of drug administration is classified as topical or local routes and systemic routes. Another one route is known as specialized drug delivery system. Within local route, there are mainly two routes, one skin, another one mucous membranes. Within systemic routes, oral, sublingual, rectal, cutaneous, inhalation, nasal, parenteral. Within parenteral, injections like subcut, intramuscular, intravenous, intradermal, intraperitoneal. These are the factors to be considered while selecting the route of drug administration. Please try to understand these factors rather than just mugging up. If we understand these factors, we can easily reproduce in examinations. First factor is related with the drug. What is the physical and chemical properties of the drug? Whether the drug is solid, liquid or gas, what is its solubility, stability, pH and irritancy. Then site of desired action, where we want to be the drug may produce its action either on localized or on generalized. Then rate and extent of absorption of the drug. This rate of absorption is differ from the different routes of administration. Take an example like compare oral and intravenous route of drug administration. In case of oral route as compared to the intravenous, the rate and extent of the absorption of the drug is minimum as compared to the intravenous. Then comes to the effect of first pass metabolism. In case of oral route of drug administration, we cannot avoid first pass metabolism. The drug have to be passed through the liver and digestive juice, therefore there is first pass metabolism. But in case of intravenous route, we can avoid this first pass metabolism. Therefore, we have to be very cautious and selective while selecting the route. Then comes to the rapidity of the response desired, whether this route can be used in case of emergency or not. Then comes to the accuracy of the dosage. In case of intravenous, we can use the dose of the drug very accurately and definitely. Then comes to the condition of the patient, which is very important case. In this case, what is the condition of the patient, whether that patient is unconscious or vomiting. In case of vomiting, we cannot use oral route of drug administration, but definitely we can use rectal route of drug administration. Then comes to local routes. In this case, systemic absorption is very minimal and systemic side effect is also minimized because we are applying the drug on local site. Therefore, we can avoid or minimize the side effect on systems. Then we decide localized action. Skin as topical route of drug administration. The dosage forms which are used in case of skin are ointment, cream, lotion, paste, powder and spray. Mucous membranes as the route of drug administration. Mucous membranes of mouth, eye, ear, nose, GI tract, bronchi and lungs, urethra, vagina and anal canals. And their respective dosage forms are given here. Some important like in case of mouth and pharynx mucous membrane, we can use paint, mouthwash. And in case of eye, ear, nose, we usually use drops, ointment and nasal spray. In case of bronchi and lungs, inhalations and aerosols. Urethra, we can use jellies. In case of vagina, very popular pessaries, which is also known as vaginal suppositories. In case of anal canal, ointments and suppositories.